Ciao, I am Nick Stellino. Today I picked up a couple of wonderful recipes from my past. We will make stuffed meatloaf, in Italian called polpettone, followed by a chocolate butter cake with rum cream sauce. Please join me in the kitchen. Spicy just right. Stuffed meatloaf. In Italian, we call it polpettone. The version I'm going to show you is the Sicilian version, the one that I love. And by the way, the sauce in which we braise it, you can use it to top your spaghetti. Gravy, wonderful. How do we get this going? First and foremost, pay attention to this because it's an unusual way to start a sauce, but it's a way that it's very important. We have here just plain tomato sauce, which are adding to the pan, and then stock. Chicken stock always, because I like the gentle way in which chicken stock renders itself, making it so that the sauce is not overwhelmed by a strong meat flavor. Why do I mix these two? Very important for you to realize that we are going to be braising the polpettone inside the sauce. If we just put tomato sauce, the tomato sauce would reduce and then become real guppy. This way, instead, as it reduces, it maintains a nice fluid amount. By the time it gets to the perfect rendition, which is the finished product, it will be just the perfect sauce consistency, as most of the chicken stock will evaporate it and will have gone down to the original rendition of the tomato sauce. So you want to cover this, you want to bring this up to a boil. Once it reaches a boil, lower it down to a simmer while we proceed right now with the mixture of the polpettone. I know I keep calling it polpettone. It's stuffed meatloaf, but trust me, the true Italian word is polpettone. You have to do this with the hand. It makes it even more emphatic. How do we do this? You're going to love this. This is day-old bread, or even more old than that day. The cubes of bread being cut, if you can have a chance to toast them, or even non-toasted will be fine. People say, why do you want to use the bread when you can just use breadcrumbs? I'm glad you asked that question. Actually, I asked it myself, but there is a purpose why I asked it. If you were to use breadcrumbs and put it into the mixture, it would work. It would work very well. But it would be very tough. The finished product is going to be almost brick-like consistency. There is a certain airiness that the bread brings after it's been marinated in milk. Now, if you're allergic to milk, if for whatever reason you cannot have milk, you can marinate it in chicken stock or just plain water. The result is the same. What we want to do right now is to let this bread sit into this flow for about 15-20 minutes until it gets nice and soft. And then, here it is. You have to see this because it's extremely important. This is what the bread will look like after it has marinated inside the milk. As you can see, it's plumped up, has absorbed the milk, it's fluffy, it's nice. What you want to do is squeeze the excess milk, and this is what we're going to do here with the hand. You squeeze it as much as you possibly can. If there's some left behind, it's not a problem. Try to leave as much of the milk behind, because the thing is that the milk would make the mixture too liquid. This right here is one of our main ingredients. But let's go with the other ingredients. I like to put ground beef, ground pork, ground veal. As we are talking, let's get started and let's mix everything together. This is something in which you got to get your hands dirty. Now watch what I do. I grab it fully with a hand like this. I turn it. My hand is my most effective tool, and this technique that I'm showing you right now is I turn the bowl slowly. Now I mix everything is the best way to mix it all. When you use the meat, when you select the meat, you want to go with a good 15% minimum of fat. If you were to use just the leanest cut of beef, the leanest cut of veal, the leanest cut of pork, this would be a problem. During the cooking process, all the juices from the meat will be released into the sauce. And the leaner the meat is, the tougher this whole process would be. Now, to make sure that we bind all the ingredients together, so we have the three meats and the bread, one of the addition is definitely egg yolks. So we have here a whole egg that we put in there. We're going to mix it all together. Together with that, you want to make sure that it's absorbed completely. And another binding agent that will work wonders for us is the cheese. You can use grated Parmesan cheese. You can use Romano, provolone, whatever you like. Just go at it. Don't worry about what it looks like at first, because right now what you're seeing is just a mixture. Later, all of these ingredients cooking together will bound themselves into a one solid finished look. This polpettone is really addictive. It is great to make sandwiches with the day after, to serve it. I'll show you the different techniques on how you can go at it. Basically, now we are where we want to be. Let me show you how to assemble it, because there is a special technique on how to do so. What I have in here is cheesecloth. You must be looking at me and saying, oh, he's only using one hand, he's amazing. Yes, I am, but there is a reason why I want to use this hand. I still need to go. I have taken a single large cut of the cheesecloth, and as you can see it, I've folded it on itself. So now basically is two sheets kind of a thing, one on top of it, a single one folded in half. I then take the meat, and first and foremost, take a portion of the meat and you put it right in the middle, and you create like a skinny part of it. Watch this because it's most interesting. Now what I do at this point, I make it as flat as possible. You want to create a dent into the middle of the meat. Right here in this dent, we're going to start to assemble the other ingredients. First, we go with the ham. A ham slice, whichever is your favorite one. In Italian, this type of ham we call it prosciutto cotto. There's a difference between prosciutto and prosciutto cotto. Boiled ham is the definition in Italian of prosciutto cotto. Then take a look at the eggs that we're using. This one I want to show you. This is a regular boiled egg. You see it? Take a look at it. It's got both points on each side. In order to make this more effective, what we have done, we've taken the egg, and if you can see it, the one that I have on the other side, we have cut the end. Why? I'll show you why. As you put the eggs inside, one next to each other, you see how they perfectly get connected. The little bit of the cutting that you do makes the assembly process a lot easier. So here we go with the other eggs as well. And you know what? I need another egg. I'll show you how simple it is to do it. Oh, there you are. Right there it is. I was going to cut the end for you. The next part is the addition of the cheese. You can do it with slices. In Sicily, what we really do, we take either provolone or romano, we cut it in sticks and we put it next to it. But one of the things that I find, if you just put shredded provolone cheese on top of it, is wonderfully fantastic. It's easier to distribute and it just goes exactly where you want. If it goes outside the limit of what you're seeing, a lot of people get really worried about it. Don't. It is not an issue because ultimately everything will melt. Now, we have other meat still available, so what I like to do at this point is take the other meat and just put it on top. Just like this, elongate it as much as you can. Now, watch this, because this is where this whole thing comes together. First, what I do, I force the roundness by just simply doing this. I'm using my hands as a guide. This is the mixture that we want to do. We want to shape it into a log. Once we shape it into a log, we're going to continue, and you see, rolling it as it is. Now we have these two ends. These two ends will dictate for us where we want to go. So I'm going to take this string, I'm going to put it on the end, and I'm going to go around a couple of times, just like this. The excess of the string, just cut it off. You don't need it. The other string now, and I will turn this around, is the defining part of it. Look what I want you to do. I want you to push in and twist. The more you twist this, the more you tighten the inside of it. You see it's becoming more and more of a oval shape, almost like a football. That's what you're thinking of. The more you turn this until it gets to the point where you feel it's nice and tight, keep pushing it down. If some meat is cut in here, it's not a problem. That's not an issue. What you want to do is get this consistency perfectly done. Once you've done the consistency to where you want to have it, then the next thing that you do, you tie another knot right in here and another one right in here. The rest is tying up with the remaining string just so that we make almost like a salami. So you'll see exactly what I mean. Here's the first string that it's important when you assemble this, that all these strings are already cut. It makes your life so much easier. You're going to thank me for that. So I put it underneath, and here we go with the first one, right on top. All of this is for the sole purpose of allowing this meat to keep its shape. And here is the second one. Then the excess, where you want to do it, you just want to cut it off. Now, the one thing that I like to do at the end is also to cut off the ends as much as possible, like this. Over here, over here. Now, we have our log. It's exactly the way we want to have it. This will harden once it goes inside the sauce. The sauce, first you want to bring it to a boil. Once it gets to a boil, you want to reduce and have a nice warm simmer. At this point, we take our polpettone and we place it on the inside. Once we place it on the inside, we cover it again. Why? It's important that you put a cover on it so that the heat that comes from underneath bounces up to the top of the cover, goes back down again. This has to cook between 45 minutes to 60 minutes. Why the difference? The truth is that before you take it out, you want to use a meat thermometer and make sure that on the inside you have at least 1 150 degrees. Depending on the size of the polpettone, of the meatloaf that you have, you might need more or less time. 45 minutes to 60 minutes is the approximate amount, and it works just perfect. So you cook it for 45 to 60 minutes, extremely important. Every 20 minutes you have to baste it and turn it. Baste it and turn it. Why? It's important as you baste it and as you turn it, it cooks evenly on all sides. I'm going to let this cook now until it's ready, and then I'm going to show you exactly how to finish this dish, and you're going to love the things that I'm going to show you. Now, pay attention. I'm full of information. I'll make sure you get this one right. Follow me. This is another polpettone that I made ahead of time. I have cooked it all the way through, the way in which it's supposed to be. As you can see, still has the cheesecloth and the strings all around. I let it cool off. Now, follow me because I'm going to take you to my cutting board. Here's another polpettone that I've also made. I've taken the cheesecloth out altogether. It's nice and cool. As you can see, I can actually touch it. What I propose when you make this at home, after you clean it, put it back in the refrigerator so it becomes nice and cool and much easier to handle. Now, we have to cut this into slices. So watch this. I always like to start from the middle. So we started right here from the middle. We got this. You have to look at this. This is exactly what I call the money shot. You want to play professional cooking shows? This is it. This is how you do it. I cannot tell you as a kid how excited I was to do this. So you cut a few slices, as thick or as thin as you want. Since this is going to be a man-sized polpettone, we're going to cut them nice and good. So look at this. What I'm using next is a non-stick saute pan that can take the heat. Remember, 375, first and foremost, in the bottom, we put a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, and then we light our slices right here, just exactly like this. We're gonna put this in the oven, and we're gonna let this cook, reheat, so to speak, for about 15 minutes, okay? Let's do that. And here it is, nice and hot out of the oven. I love it. It's cooked all the way through. We are now ready to serve. This is how I like to go at it. The sauce that we had reserved in which the polpettone is cooked is a most important thing. We have a couple of roasted potatoes, some sauteed green beans. First and foremost, I like to place the sauce down. You can put it on top of the polpettone if you want, but I find this to be a bit more of an elegant fashion in doing it so. Who says so? I do say so. And since I'm the one cooking, that is how we roll. So here we go. Which one should I go with? It's always the embarrassment of the choice. They're all so beautiful. Remember, these are pretty sizable slices, so you do not want to be thinking that 3 is where you want to go. Ay, 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 ay. This is how you do it. And don't be like me. Oh, mamma mia. I almost don't want to give it to you. I just want to eat it myself. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking like, I'm 10 years old. My mom just brought the polpettone. Nicolino, Mario. My brother's name was Mario. Sedetevi, che è pronto da mangiare. And I say, eh sì, il polpettone è arrivato. The stuffed meatloaf, it's here. And there it is. Fresh farm eggs in the city. Is this possible? Actually, yes. Here's my friend Bridget, who decided one day to make it happen. Bridget, how'd you come up with this idea?
It was so fun. We had a glass of wine one night. My neighbor and I cut a hole in the fence and started building it. So here we go.
Knowing you, I actually believe it. Now, you have 6 chickens in here. How many eggs do you get from 6 chickens?
We normally get 6. They're a year old now, and a couple of them are brooding, so now we're just getting 4.
Brooding, what does that mean?
That's where they take a break from laying, and they take about a month and just go on vacation. And then they come back.
The other thing that I noticed is that you are feeding them actually lettuce, but you also show me that you're feeding them sometime onions, tomatoes.
Vegetable trim, flowers.
Do you feel this flavoring inside the eggs when you have them in the morning?
Yeah, because they're dark and rich, like the eggs in Italy. They're that rich, beautiful orange color, and I miss that from having not been there. So
I have to show you something else. Now, this is built this way for one reason. Why don't we show people?
Yeah, the nesting box. So there's one in here now.
Oh, let's not disturb me.
Yeah, and then we've got a couple. These came in. A couple of the chickens lay in the morning, and there are a couple that lay kind of afternoon, mid-afternoon, and a few that lay at night.
And so you just, nice and warm.
I got a basket for you to take with you.
Oh, I'm taking the basket. Yeah. I'm not paying you anything. I'm taking the basket. I'm inviting you over for dinner. Ciao,
okay, ciao. Frittata. Okay.
These are my eggs. I'm going to take them with me to my kitchen, and I'm going to make some delicious recipe.
Ciao.
Ciao. Chocolate butter cake with rum cream sauce, but the true star of this whole thing are the eggs. Look at these eggs, are beautiful. How lucky am I to have a friend who actually has live chickens in her backyard and she's giving me those eggs. These eggs are fantastic. You have no idea the difference between fresh eggs and the ones you buy at the store. As a matter of fact, I'm using these very eggs for making this recipe. It's a very simple recipe. It is sweet, but it has a texture, a flavor, something that takes you back to your childhood. And this is a foolproof cake. It's the kind of cake you can make anytime for your family and friends and feel like a professional. As a matter of fact, you should master the stand. This is the stand of a professional. When something comes out of the oven and you know what you're doing, you give it this look and go, I feel very Stellino-like. Rehearse it in front of the mirror very fast, 4 to 5 times. You're gonna talk just like me. First thing we do, the eggs. The eggs are here. I like to mix them before we use anything, and I do it just because it's fun to do. I like to turn the bowl just because it's fun to turn the bowl. Do I have to? Maybe not, but I love to do it because it makes me feel like I'm busy and I know what I'm doing. The next thing though, it's right here. This is the large bowl in which you want to put all the ingredients. The fact that this bowl needs to be fairly large is extremely important because you want to be able to mix everything without spilling it out. The first thing we do is the addition of flour. Then we have the baking powder, and then we add the sugar. Before we do anything else, before we add any of the wet ingredients, you want to make sure that these dry ingredients are well mixed. A lot of people say, why? Why? You know, you should always ask yourself why. If you understand the action and reaction of things, you get to understand how doing something as simple as a step like this is going to ensure the perfect cake. You want to make sure that you do not have clumps of separation between these ingredients. You want to make sure that these ingredients have now become one. And this is something where, visually speaking, I'm trying to look and you can see the layering. In spite of the fact that on the whitish color, you can see where there might be some clumps that you need to break down, and you can really see once you got it done all together. Now, very important that all your other ingredients are here next to you, ready to flow. So the first thing that I like to add is the butter, melted butter. Plenty of it. Non-salted melted butter. I prefer non-salted for the fact that I want the salt not to be so much present in this flow. Together with this, we need to add the milk, and we go with it. Mamma mia, guarda, guarda, è un'invasione, un'invasione. Guarda. Now look, with a spatula, very gently. Everything has to be done gently. You want to make sure that it moves gently. And you want to have a spatula with a wide platform, so to speak, because you want to be able to grab everything and put it in. Push it down and bring it around. Push it down and bring it around. There, there, there. Now the addition of the eggs. On the eggs, you want to be a bit more patient. You do not want to rush. You do not want to add them all at once. Give yourself a little bit of space. Work them in gently. So first we go with the first addition. Let's say that this is 1 egg. And you see what happens. The egg incorporates themselves perfectly well into the batter, exactly like this. Sempre di qua, piano piano. It's one of those things which is a good workout because you need to burn as many calories as possible, because this cake will put them on for you. Now, gently, gently, always gently, the way in which you flow with things. Like, guarda qua che bellezza. Piano piano, piano piano, dolce dolce. And when it comes to this, you need to be patient. A lot of time people go fast right through this, and in the process, if you do not incorporate the eggs into the mixture, into the butter, you see how the butter is, what could I say, is plumping up. Those are the eggs and the air that we're putting into it, and they're being completely absorbed by the flour. And there you are. They are an important portion of this whole recipe because they provide the building block upon which you build this cake. The next thing is even more important, and that's the addition of chocolate. Without chocolate, this whole cake doesn't exist. I should be putting just a tiny bit like this, but knowing that I am me, this is what we're gonna do. You can use chocolate chips. I like to use shaved chocolate. The reason why, first, the better quality of chocolate comes in big blocks. Second, I like the fact that as it melts, it has this uneven look, and every once in a while, by surprise, you have a little bit that you bite right into it, and is an absolute bit of deliciousness. I call them pearls of paradise. Non-stick spring pan, extremely important. Do not use anything that is not non-stick. This has to be non-stick. Will make your life a lot easier. Now watch what we do next. Be patient with this. First you put it into the middle. As you put it into the middle, guide it all the way through. Gently, gently. The oven right now is preheated at 375 degrees. Then using the spatula, move it all the way around Make sure that it covers very well. The last thing that I like to do is this, to make sure that we break any kind of bubbles that we might have. I'm going to place this in the oven, 375 degrees. I'm going to cook it for 35 minutes. We're going to let it cool off, and I'm going to show you how to make the sauce that goes on top of this, which is the end of the world. Now, the cake is ready. This cake is fantastic, but what I've done, I'll let it cool off. Then I have taken it out of the ring mold and placed it in the refrigerator. The reason why I like to do that is because it really solidifies the texture, make it a little bit more dense. When your guests arrive and you're ready to serve this at the end of your dinner, one of the things that I would propose is that you let it sit outside for about 45 minutes until it comes to temperature. Now take a look at the slice that I cut already for you. You can see all the layers to it. You can see the bits of chocolates that were trapped on the inside. Some have fallen to the bottom, some I've cut up halfway through, big, small ones. Each one of this is a morsel of delight. That's how I like to refer to it. This is one of the simplest combinations that you will ever find in the making of a cake that will give you the greatest satisfaction ever. But what I'm about to share with you now is the secret for the rum, cream, butter, sauce. I have to spell it all out because you think, what does it mean? That's it. That's all the ingredients in there, plus sugar, of course. Now, what I want to walk you through is the assembly process of this. First and foremost, you do start with the butter. You want to make sure that the butter softens. Make sure that as you add the butter, you are cooking with a medium-low heat. This is very important. We're going to add the sugar now. If the sugar goes to very high heat together with the butter, it's going to make a caramel. Nothing wrong with that, but it's a completely different sauce. So you want to go at it gently, nicely. And you want to incorporate the sugar, and you will see that at first it becomes dense. As more and more butter starts to melt into it, you start to get the flow that you wish to have. Now watch what happens as I start to add the rum. The rum is going to help you create a wonderful glaze that we're looking for. Slowly but surely, here we go with the rum. Look at this, a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. First it goes dark, and you see the glaze already forming. With the glazing that the rum does, how it marries together with the molten sugar and the butter. We're getting the finish that we want, but it's not over yet. The next thing that we're going to do, gently moving about, is the adding of the cream. And the cream gives us the signature look that ultimately will turn this into one of the most delectable sauces you will ever see. Gently, sweetly, keep stirring, gently, gently. Once you incorporate all the cream and the sauce has come to completion, this is the consistency that you have. If you think this is great, let me show you what happens when we truly use it, the way in which this is supposed to go. Watch this because it's awesome. You've seen the slice. So you know what the cake looks like, and here goes the cream. Prepare yourself, because this should be legal the way in which I show it. You see it dripping right on the side, slowly, surely. This is the moment in which you say to yourself, should I be on a diet? Maybe tomorrow, but not right now. Why? Because paradise comes once in a while, and this that you're looking at, this chocolate butter cake with rum cream sauce, is the sweetest temptation that you will ever endure. And when people ask you, and they will, and they're gonna say, did you make this? Don't lie. Say the truth. Just tell everybody that this cute guy with an accent showed to you how to make it. And his name is Nick Stellino. And this is his recipe. And there you go. Thank you for joining me once again. I hope you enjoyed the recipes that we made together. Polpettone, stuffed meatloaf. I bet you've never seen that before. And then a chocolate butter cake with a rum cream sauce. That was absolutely fantastic. I hope you use them to entertain and impress some of your dearest friends, and especially members of your family. Please turn your home into your favorite restaurant. Until next time, ciao. Some people like gin. I like vodka. Why? Well, gin is made from vodka. It's a second distillation that takes place with some flavoring that's added to it. Vodka in its purest form is 95% pure. It could be made from potato, wheat, grains, even fruit for that matter. As a matter of fact, different ingredients give to the vodka a completely different flavor. I would suggest that next time you stop at your favorite liquor store, try different vodkas to get a clear sense of the flavor profile that you like. As for you martini drinkers, you can go with gin, but if you're anything like me, vodka is the only way.